Welcome to TCM Classics. I hope you're having a great Friday. I am going to be demonstrating auricular acupuncture or ear acupuncture today. And the ear is considered a microcosm of the entire body. So if you imagine a fetus or yourself wrapped up in fetal position or a fetus in the womb and you turn it upside down, that's your ear. So that's sort of the general mapping of where you would address treating specific body parts or organs when treating the microcosm of the ear. And how it works is that the outer ear contains a map of the entire body with hundreds of points that correspond to specific organ systems and body functions. And the needles are inserted into the points, often triggering a calming, relaxing effect or releasing endorphins. And we use it predominantly in Chinese medicine to treat weight loss management, as well as insomnia and addiction recovery or addiction therapy, quitting smoking, drugs, alcohol, all that stuff. It's also used for anxiety, stress, depression, withdrawal, craving, substance abuse, and hormonal imbalances. And as I mentioned before, insomnia and weight management. It's not like, putting ear seeds in or ear needles in are going to make you lose weight instantly, but they will help in the overall management of your new dietary plan, whatever that may be.
Ear seeds, varicella seeds. You can actually make these yourself. You can put them on, like I had a teacher that had this like plastic tray, and then he'd buy these seeds in a big bag and then put them in the little divots in the plastic tray and then just cover it with tape and then use like an X-Acto knife and make these. So he just had a bunch of them. So you can make them yourself.
And I don't know why I always call them varicella seeds, but they're called Vaccaria seeds. Vaccaria is the Latin. And they're small, like metal, or you can use small metal beads, but the Vaccaria seeds are found in nature and they're taped to the ear points to provide ongoing stimulation for several days if we want. I took mine out at the end of the night last night, but it is generally safe with few side effects such as mild skin irritation if you are, like my ears got red, but that was just them being stimulated. So, but if you're somebody who has an allergy to like tape or something like that, then maybe don't do that. The sessions typically last 10 to 30 minutes and it can be used alone or combined with body acupuncture. As you can see here, I'm doing my face as well. And so one thing I wanted to talk about was the NADA protocol, which are most simply 5 points used in the ear for detoxification and stress. And then I have a story about NADA, how I was introduced to ear acupuncture, auricular acupuncture, was my first year of school. I remember I volunteered with this group of women, and they were basically going around and offering free ear acupuncture sessions at our local community center. And it was for like trauma, people who had kind of a rough go or been through a lot. And at the time there was like floods in Calgary where I was. So the flood, there was a lot of people that we would do flood relief programs. So people would come in, sit in a chair and like hang out and get their little ears. We would use needles. We'd use the little pink needles, not that are in my face there, and then maybe we'd leave them in 20 minutes, take the needles out, and then send them home with ear seeds. And I did that for a few years, and yeah, it was a really cool thing to learn. I feel that when I was starting school, it helped me a lot, like curb maybe some of my anxiety or stress, being a new student again. So, it's nice to just be able, if you have trouble sleeping, if you have insomnia, you just stick little Shen Men ear seed in, and hopefully, you have a better sleep. And there's so many benefits to them. If you think of like even just massaging your ear and like taking your ear and like giving it some love every once in a while, it's actually surprising. Like, and your feet too, your toes. Your toe is is we have reflexology. It's also a microcosm of a map of the body as well. And, you know, our toe is considered our head, right? So giving our big toe a nice massage before bed, and our ear, like all of these things stimulate these acupuncture points too. So there's always a way, even if you're like not into needles or you don't like ear seeds, and you can still do self-massage and activate your acupuncture points. But obviously the effect isn't going to be as intense or beneficial. And if you screenshot one of the detailed auricular charts, you'll see there's points for so many things, including points for the trachea and the bronchi, like specific specific areas of the lungs, the esophagus, the lower abdomen, the brainstem, and for treating then for actual symptoms like treating vertigo. There's a point a stop wheezing point, a hormone point, a thyroid point, a neurasthenia point, and so on and so forth. A pelvic cavity point, a buttocks point. It goes on. A point for the colon, the prostate, cervical vertebrae, mammary glands, shoulder joint. So when it comes to the NADA protocol, the 5 points that I put the Vicaria seeds in, they are Shen Men, and the kidney point, the liver point, the lung point, as well as a sympathetic point. You can choose one, there's 2. And those 5 points are what you see me putting the ear seeds in. And ideally, if you just wanted to pick one, I would choose Shen Men. It's sort of the easiest to locate and the easiest to just put the ear seed in. And that is the best point for insomnia as well. And obviously, if you want to kind of focus on hormonal imbalance, you can press them. That's the cool thing as well. So like, say you're going about your day and you start to get stressed out. Just press your like a little button, press your ear seeds. And same thing with the liver for if you're more hormonal imbalance stuff, kidneys if you're feeling sort of exhaustion, the sympathetic point if you're really stressed out and you're dealing with maybe withdrawals or weight loss stuff. And yeah, so enjoy, have fun, ask your local or your acupuncturist, whoever you see, to do some ear acupuncture for you next time you see them, or put some ear seeds in for you and see how you like it. And I just want to make a statement that do not use the NADA protocol primarily to treat drug addiction or alcoholism. Find somebody who can actually help you in that department. It should be just used as an additive to whatever treatment you are already doing. Same goes for weight loss and hormonal imbalances and all of that stuff. Make sure to read the medical disclaimer as well, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see the rest of my new videos coming this week. I have a video on Zong Fu theory, as well as the extraordinary Meridians, which is fascinating, and a video coming today on the Jingui Yaolui and the history of that textbook. Have a wonderful rest of your day and have a great weekend.